We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Baltimore Orioles and the Toronto Blue Jays. Major League Baseball on the show is next. Ryan Borucki is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Toronto. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matty, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 9 in his last 3 starts, and he has to do a lot better. This guy isn't that bad of a pitcher, but one of the keys, he needs to start limiting the number of hits and to limit the number of base on balls. It'll be interesting to see if he can turn things around in this one here today.
Austin Hayes the next to bat. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, even after the victory last time out, they come in trying to turn things around as they've been slumping of late, winning in just 3 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. This is a fight at the bat rack.
At the knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2. A full count now for the Orioles center fielder. Now the payoff pitch home is at the knees and called strike 3. In now for the O's, Adley Rutschman having a very nice year, currently 2nd in the American League in batting average entering play. Check swing called strike 0-1. And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Darryl Parker.
Well, Dero, Darryl Parker behind the dish, and you never really know what you're going to get from this guy.
Yeah, sometimes, and I'd hate to be mean and say he flips a coin back there because that's not the case. But as an offensive player, you have to find a consistent zone. You just can't.
Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. Off-speed pitch misses here, and he runs it to 3-1. Anthony Santander waits on deck. Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. And this one is gone. A home run. Solo shot to right center. Home run number 9 on the year. As the O's are on the board first, it's 1-0.
What a way to get things started while playing on the road. Top of the first and a big fly, just like that, they take the lead.
Batting third,
Anthony Santander the next to bat. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
And here's Renato Nunez as he grounds one briskly to short. Bichette gathers it in. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Franklin Perez, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this is a very unique pitcher. He is really tough to hit when runners get into scoring position, and that's one of the reasons why he doesn't give up many runs. We'll see if he can continue to do that in this one.
Next to bat for Toronto, Jonathan Davis. And you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Cruz onto the grass. He's there and records the first out. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Giro, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
You know, Matty, when I look at this lineup at first glance, the fact that they're last in doubles doesn't mean a whole lot to me. But then you got to say to yourself, if they're not driving the ball in the gap, they're certainly not driving it out of the ballpark. So this offense has to clean it up, play a little bit differently, be a little bit more aggressive on the base pass, because you can't expect them to string a ton of hits together.
Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, they continue to fall on hard times, losing again last time out, and that makes 7 losses in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, you know as well as I do, we were down there today on the field. This team is kind of in a little bit of malaise. They need to find a way to snap out of it. Tough homestand, only able to squeak out 1 win. This is a huge momentum game for this team.
Line drive to center field, and he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Maybe a rug burner too after that one as we get another look at it here. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. And now the designated hitter for the Orioles, Austin Wins. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Liner towards second. Well, this will be taken in at second base. Good positioning for the first out.
All right, guys, time for a look at how the Toronto Blue Jays set up on defense today. And when you talk about third base, you talk about a step and a dive. But you better have something to go with it when you get to your knees. And that's what this guy has. An absolute howitzer.
Yusniel Diaz is the next to bat. Lays off 1-0. He'll check in here at 256. 3 homers and 22 RBIs. And a high strike there. It's 1-1.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Skied into very shallow right. Right fielder coming on. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
The third baseman, Ramon.
Ready now for Baltimore, Ramon Urias. Here's the first pitch to him. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike 1. Orioles out to an early 1-0 lead here in inning number 2. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Grounder down the line at third. Reined in. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. And after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. Bottom of the inning now, and striding into the plate next will be Teoscar Hernandez.
The left fielder, Teoscar.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike 1.
And I really don't know how you swing at that. He must have had his mind up he was going to swing as soon as the ball came out of the pitcher's hand.
Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Sliced hard on the ground, and the Blue Jays break into the hit column as that's a base hit.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
The first baseman, number 44.
Rowdy Tellez the next to bat, and there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season. Here's the first pitch to him. Hernandez on at first, nobody out. Well struck, but foul over by the coaching box. set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Curveball got him swinging for the first out.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
To the plate now, Lourdes Gurriel. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. The average sitting at 297 here to start things out. 8 home runs, 27 driven in. 0-1, here's the pitch. Strike 2.
I got to count 0-2.
And this one's in the dirt. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Right fielder giving chase. He makes the running play. 2 down.
Batting 7, the catcher, number 10.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Reese McGuire. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year. Looking to get things turned around in a hurry. In there. Throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Another look at the throwdown that results in a 3rd out on the bases. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Top of the 3rd set to get underway, and that'll bring up the switch-hitting shortstop, Andrew Velasquez. Sinkers in there, no balls and a strike.
Yeah, he made up his mind early to take the first pitch because that thing was right down the middle.
Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. 1-1. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-2. Liner toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. The relay. And he is in there. So a struggle that time for him in center field. And as a result, he'll be tagged with the E8 on the play. At the plate now, Francisco Cruz. But this is gloved over there at first as he was in the right spot at the right time. 1 away.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Settling in now, Austin Hayes. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
Popped up. Guerrero moving to his left. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The batter, the catcher.
Now to the plate, Adley Rutschman. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
1-0 the count. 2 out here and a runner at second. Looks at a sinker there that drops in 1-1. Even at 1-1 the pitch.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
High in the air down the right field line. Right fielder is on the run. Into the corner. He makes the catch to end the inning. Orioles leave 1, but they're on top 1-0.
Welcome back as the Blue Jays look to get their bats going in the 3rd inning. And you can say they've been trying to do that pretty much all year. They entered this game near the bottom of the league in both runs scored and batting average, which has led to a lot of criticism of just about everyone involved. One player told me, "We don't deserve a lot of praise for the way we're swinging the bat this year," and that's been a real wake-up call. Most importantly, we expect way better of ourselves, so it's on us as the hitters to work together and figure this out. Back to you guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. First pitch coming, here it is. Reese McGuire is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1.
Jumped ahead with strike one there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
Soft grounder left side. Throw on to first in time, one away.
Batting it, the right fielder, Randall.
Here's Randall Grichuk. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-1.
No.
One out, nobody on. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Now here's the pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Pitch is popped up. Nunez calls for it. Knee high. He barehands it. He beat it out. Nearly a highlight reel play, but they'll have a runner on here with one away.
Beggars can't be choosers right there. We love those lawn darts. Doesn't matter how they come. Jammed off the end of the bat, doesn't matter.
So now to the plate, Cavan Biggio. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. And it's fouled away. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Cavan Biggio becomes out number 2 this inning. Stepping in now, Jonathan Davis. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. From the stretch. Ground ball right side. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The batter, number 11.
Hey guys, he doubled up right there. Back-to-back sliders. Nice job by the batter right there. Just misses the first one, makes the adjustment, stays a little shorter, and drives the next pitch for a base hit.
Into the box now, Bo Bichette. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw on to first is in time, and the Toronto rally goes for naught as the inning is over. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. So coming to the plate, Anthony Santander. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Anthony Santander.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes this the other way to right. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
So now the Oriole cleanup hitter, Renato Nunez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Now here's the pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. On the run is Hernandez, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Now batting, designated hitter, Austin Wynn.
Into the box, Austin wins. Hit hard to the right. Foul. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And there's ball 1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Slapped hard the opposite way. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
Finally, they show some signs of life. These guys have been swinging the bats like they're underwater or something. But a single and a double, and now they've got runners on second and third. We'll see if they can cash them in.
To the plate now, Yusniel Diaz. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder giving chase, and he makes the play, but this should extend their lead as the runner tags from third. And the throw comes into third, but it's not in time, and it'll be scored a sac fly and an RBI.
That was a good, controlled swing out of him there, and that's exactly what he was hoping to do. Get it into the outfield and pick up the RBI.
First pitch on its way. Into right field. That's a base hit. And that'll bring home run number 3. It's now a 3-0 cushion.
Now batting.
And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. At the plate, Andrew Velasquez. As he'll lay off a curveball in the dirt for ball 1. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Now a throw over, and he just manages to get his hand in. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. From the stretch. Swing and a miss on a pitch outside. 1-2 now.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches. Anything on the outer half of the plate's great.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Orioles 3, the Jays nothing. Leading off the inning, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
The 1-0 home is in there for strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. Now a curveball misses inside. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Now here's the pitch. Popped up. Nunez waits on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Up next for the Blue Jays, no left fielder.
And now the Toronto #4 hitter, Teoscar Hernandez. He singled his last time up. Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0.
Count 1-0.
Bases are empty, one man out. 2-0 to the Jays left fielder.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Fielded cleanly. And the throw is a high one, but he's able to keep a foot tethered on the bag, and that becomes out number 2.
Number 44.
At the plate, Rowdy Tellez comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
Hey, it's a game of execution. If the pitcher stays right there, this lineup's going to continue to have a tough time.
Hard ground ball. Defense played him perfectly. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We played 4 full. It's the Orioles 3, the Jays nothing. Into the box, Francisco Cruz. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
3-0 to him now. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Back to the top of the Oriole lineup now, and stepping in, Austin Hayes. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Here it comes, 1-0. A bouncer up the middle. He's got it. The second for 1. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
Ready once again, Adley Rutschman, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. First pitch coming, here it is. And a sinker misses here. No, a called strike. I take that back. Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. Line drive to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing this time around for the O's. They lead it 3-0. Back now here at Rogers Center, and here's Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downtimes and keep your focus and energy high.
Leading up for
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
the designated hitter, Lorden.
First pitch coming, here it is.
Gurriel.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Here's the pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Hey, I don't mind that take right there. That was a nasty breaking ball. Started outside the zone, popped back inside the zone. Good spin rate on it. Move on to the next pitch.
Hit out towards second, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Stepping in for the Jays, Reese McGuire. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He's set and the pitch. Set to deliver the 0-1. Now a ball lined to the left side. But this will be a foul ball. 50th pitch of the game on its way. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Now the 3-2 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Diaz will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
The right fielder, number 15.
Stepping in, Rendell Grichuk. Here comes the first pitch. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
All even now, 2-2. From the stretch. Sliced hard on the ground, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit. Now this rolls all the way to the wall, and they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Boy, there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there, but the outfielder does a really good job, D-Roll, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also nice job by the base runner not there, not putting his head down, being over aggressive and getting thrown out at second base. He saw the play happening in front of him and put the brakes on and got back for a base hit.
Yeah, D-Roll, I think he would have been toast if he tried to stretch that one into a double.
And they're on the board as this is now a 3-1 ball game.
That's just your classic ribby knock right there, Dan. He's able to turn on the pitch he wanted right there and drive it into the outfield.
Good job getting the barrel to the ball right there, able to get that one through and picks up an RBI. Hard hit and a well-deserved run batted in.
Standing in now, Jonathan Davis. As he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Fouled off. And the 2-1.
No, that's low.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
3 balls and 2 strikes to the Blue Jays center fielder. And he popped him up back into foul territory behind first, and that's going to land foul. The next 3-2. And this is on the ground is short. Could be 2. There's 1. On to first. Not in time, as the umpire was right there to make the call.
And kids, this is why you always go hard into second base. Could have been an easy double play ball, but the slide really impacts the throw to first, and they wind up only getting 1 out on the play. Good, aggressive, legal slide that time.
So it's first and third with 2 away, and in to bat next, the legacy Bo Bichette. He's set. Here it comes. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Hey, even though this guy's a righty hitter, he's going to get pounded with that two-seamer. He needs to make sure he catches this thing out front if he sees that pitch again.
Count now, a ball and a strike. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hayes on the run for it. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Blue Jays forced to settle for just the one. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The O's lead this thing 3-1. All set for the start of the inning, and set to go as the switch hitting outfielder, Anthony Santander. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Off the plate, ball 1. That's down.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
The pitch.
Ball, that's out.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
Swinging away, and now the count will be 3-1. Strike 2 called, and it's full 3-2.
Helpful.
Line to the right side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Well, it's always daunting to know that you've got to deal with the 3, 4, 5 hitters to start out an inning, but even more so when the 3 hitter starts it out with a double.
Yeah, he's going to have to start making some good pitches to get out of this thing. Job number 1 is to get the next guy, and ideally you keep him from advancing the runner to third with less than 2 outs.
Here comes a Toronto skipper out toward the pitcher's mound, and he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless. Caleb Berriger takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
Number 50, Caleb Berriger.
At the plate now, Renato Nunez, as he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Hit in the air to center field. Catch made out there in center field as the runner will tag from second. And he'll get into third here on the fly out, so he's 90 feet away here with 1 gone.
Designated hitter, Austin.
Standing in, Austin wins. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fouled away. High in the air out towards shallow right. Richard has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And he's not even going to consider it here as he holds tight at third with 2 away now. At the plate, Yusniel Diaz. It was an RBI sac fly for him last time through.
Yeah, he's going to have to earn his ribby this time up. 2 outs, a little bit different. Can't just pop something out to an outfielder and steal an RBI. You're going to have to find some green grass.
1-0 count. Here it is. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Back up the middle. And that is into center field as he comes through. It's a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
You know what I like right there, Dan, is the batter's approach. Not trying to do too much, just taking it right back up the chute again, staying within himself, and just knowing that anything to the outfield gets him an RBI.
Now, that's a good piece of hitting. That's a great point, D-Roy. I think a lot of times hitters go up there trying to do a little bit too much. Sometimes you just have to go ahead and hit the ball where it's pitched, and a good job and a run batted in.
Into the box now, Ramon Urias. 4 runs, 8 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Tried to backdoor him and lock him up with a curveball right there. Pretty good pitch, but he didn't quite get it to come back all the way to the corner. That's tough to do for most guys.
The count now at 2-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
The batter, number 88.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Andrew Velasquez. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Here's the first pitch to him. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Comes set, and the 0-1. Heading out towards shallow right. Here comes the right fielder. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. It's a run on 2 hits here for Baltimore. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. The Orioles lead it 4-1. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that brings up the big bat of Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Diaz is in a few steps as he takes it for the first out.
Now batting, left fielder, Teoscar.
1 out now in the Toronto 6th inning. And striding into the plate next will be Teoscar Hernandez. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1.
You have to understand, as the hitter right here, pitcher on the mound wants a quick inning. Anything over the heart of the plate, probably got to pull the trigger on.
There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Hayes is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Striding in once again, Rowdy Tellez. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Strike taken as that one crosses over the inside part of the plate.
Wouldn't mind the pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against them.
1-1.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. A 2-1 count to the Blue Jays first baseman. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's
hot shot to first base and a great play to end the inning. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We're through 6 full. Baltimore's out in front, 4-1. Now at the plate, Francisco Cruz.
the second baseman.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball two.
Even though he was fooled in the box right there by that pitch, he was able to keep his hands back, not overcommit, and stay in this at bat.
3-1 to him now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes.
Hey, dude. Can't lose, ball.
Hit on the ground to short. Bichette's got it. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, the center fielder, Austin Hayes.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Austin Hayes. He struggled at the top of the lineup in this one, hitless to this point. Ball one to start the at-bat. The 1-0. 1-1 the count now. 4 runs, 8 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. 2 balls and a strike to the Orioles leadoff hitter. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
He's right there, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, catcher, Adley Rutschman.
Adley Rutschman will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Now here's the pitch. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Nope.
And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. Outside, 2-1. Now here's the pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. Right fielder is on the run. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
Hey, this is what every hitting coach teaches when you start playing baseball. Don't try to do more than you can. Hit the ball where it's pitched, and he does a great job right there as he pushes it down the line nicely, and it bounces over for a ground rule double.
Into the box, Anthony Santander, as he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Takes this the other way to right. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Rutschman isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. He comes across to score, and they lead now by 4.
Hey, that's what you try and do as an offense. You get a 4-run lead. They're a grand slam ahead, Dan, but you're a former closer warming up. When you see a 3-run lead and then your offense gets it to 4, and you know that save situation's gone out the window, don't tell me that didn't hurt you.
Oh, it does hurt you. Oh, it does, because, Dero, the only way you're going to get into this game is it has to be a save situation. You sit and watch 8 innings of baseball, you get up to warm up in the 9th, and you're all ready to go thinking, hey, I'm going to come in and get me a 3-out save, and all of a sudden you're out of the game because it's a 4-run lead. Of course you think about it as a reliever.
A ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes. A runner on first with 2 away. That one misses, and I think a ballpark full of umpires disagrees. It's 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. The O's lead this thing 5-1. Last half of the 7th here, and that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Here's a shot to left field and deep. Santander looks up. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 9 on the year. And it's now a 5-2 game.
Man, I love that AB right there. He rushed him in with the pitch before. You would think maybe he would leak a little bit, cheat to the inside half of the plate. Not the case. Kept his shoulder square, stayed on that pitch middle away, and was able to drive it out of the yard.
Now batting, number 10.
So now to the plate, Reese McGuire. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. No outs, nobody on. There's a fastball called for a strike on the inside corner. Fastball got him looking, as that had 2-seam action on it, 1 gone.
Every pitcher gives up home runs, some more than others, but the best ones forget about them as soon as the next guy digs into the batter's box. He showed me a lot right there by going after the next hitter and striking him out on only 3 pitches.
Randall Grichuk at the plate now, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
Well, I think it's safe to say the ice is melted on this guy. He had been cold coming into this game, but that being his 3rd knock, I guarantee you my man's smiling on the inside.
Here comes the Baltimore skipper out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change, as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead. Koji Yokoyama enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning.
Koji Yokoyama.
Stepping in now, Kevin Biggio, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the 2nd out.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
To the plate now, Jonathan Davis, lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. From the belt, the pitch.
Ball 1.
And low, it's a ball and a strike. 2 out with the man at first. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. From the belt, the pitch. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. The 2-2. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Hayes on the run for it, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. A run for the Jays on the solo homer. 7 complete here tonight. It's now 5-2. Ready to begin the 8th, and standing in is the DH, Austin Wins. First pitch of the at-bat. And that's in there for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Up next for the Orioles.
Digging in now, Yusniel Diaz. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. First offering on its way. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball. We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. Tried to hold up there, appealed down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Gets him looking up around the letters.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Third baseman, Ramon Urias.
At the plate, Ramon Urias. A ball and no strikes. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this is back into the seats, a foul ball. Weak grounder down the line at third. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles, and it remains 5-2. Stepping up to the plate, Bo Bichette. And Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Now batting, third baseman.
So striding forward now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He flew out in his last at-bat. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
Got to find a way to scratch at least one across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. Here's the pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Santander waits on it. 2 gone.
The batter, no left fielder.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. 2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty. Now here's the pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays, and the deficit remains 5-2. Sam Gaviglio enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Andrew Velasquez will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now. To first, reined in. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
Now batting, second baseman, Francisco.
At the plate, Francisco Cruz. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call. Gaviglio playing here in his age 31 season. He was a 5th round pick back in 2011.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Push to the right side, but this will be taken easily at first, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting, the center fielder.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Austin Hayes. He was a ground out victim last time up. First delivery to him on the way.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And now a good slider that doesn't quite catch the zone. It's 2-1 now. Ball 3, not close with the sinker that time.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
Here comes the first pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. 1 left for the Orioles. They're still out in front, 5-2. Stepping into the box, Rowdy Tellez. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
Chu Min comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th. Rio Ruiz has come into the ballgame now as he takes over as the new third baseman.
Now playing third base.
Steven Duggar will also come in now as he takes over out in center.
Now playing center.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a swing, and he sends the ball high in the air into left field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Talk about starting off the inning with a bang. Goodness. When this thing left the bat, I thought it was out of here. And I think he might have, too. Only made it to the warning track, but he glides into second base with a leadoff double.
Striding forward now is the DH, Lourdes Gurriel. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. No one out with a runner at second. Fastball, and it gets by him, a swinging strike. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Called strike 0-2.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Got to find a way to grind.
A 1-2 count to the Blue Jays signal caller.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning.
Now, after back-to-back strikeouts, he's got a real good chance of making that leadoff double pretty much meaningless. He's made some good pitches, and these hitters have really failed driving him in or at least getting him over.
Into the box now, Rendell Grichuk, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. And he fouls this one off. Final strike for the Blue Jays. It looked like the fastball got away from him there.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fast.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure's off. If they get one of the next 2, the series is theirs.
5-2 the final score tonight. The Baltimore Orioles jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Franklin Perez earns his 5th winner of the year. Chu Min closes the door for the save, his 13th of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Orioles, 5 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Blue Jays, 2 runs, 9 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 1 minute. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.